happy Monday and welcome back to a new vlog. It's my day off, so I thought that it might be nice to bring you along with me as I go about my day. It is currently 8:55 and I'm just at Henry's house. I'm having some overnight oats before I head home. I actually need to go pick up some medication from the dermatologist this morning, which is pretty close to where Henry lives, so I've just been hanging out here waiting for them to open. This morning I'd like to get out for a long run. I'm hoping to do about 15 or 16 kilometers, which will be the longest run since I did the half marathon back in February, so very excited for that this morning. And then this afternoon I think I'm actually going to head into Collingwood and do a little bit of shopping because there's a few things I want to check out in store and I get paid tonight, so I figured it's a good time to do a bit of a shopping day. Yeah, besides that I'll just be hanging out and getting ready for the week ahead. So yeah, it should be a nice day today. I will obviously bring you guys along with me, but I hope that you enjoy the video. I'm just about to head out for my run. I'm just coming upstairs to get some gels and fill up my bladder. Well, actually, I'm not going to take this because I was going to run with my pack on today, but I can only find one of those bottles and I feel like it's not really worth wearing my running pack for just 500 mils of water. So I'm actually just going to take a running belt with my gels and then I'll stop along the way for some water. I might end up regretting that, but I think that's what I'm going to do. The best time, except that I forgot to put body glide on and I can feel my legs chafing so much, but I'm on the home stretch now, not long to go. 17 kilometers done. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so proud of myself for that. Wow. For context, when I was training for my half marathon that I did about a month ago, or 2 months ago now, the longest run that I did in that training block was also 17 kilometers. So the fact that I've just gone out and run that on a casual Monday when I'm not really training for anything, well, it really just proves to myself how much my fitness has improved over the last year. I'm actually so happy with that. And look how beautiful the weather is today. Just like the perfect vibes for a long run. You guys, I've just made myself this ginormous sandwich. Look at how thick that bread is. I'm not very good at slicing bread, as you can see. I'm trying to make the most of having some sunshine up on the balcony today because I don't know how much longer we're going to get days like this, but it is just so beautiful out here today. Like, tell me that's not a dream. I'm just getting ready to head over to Smith Street. I have a mix of errands and some shopping to do. Most importantly, I really want to replace my suit pants because basically I have the most perfect pair of suit pants and I love them so much, but they are unfortunately a bit too small for me, and honestly every time I put them on they just make me feel kind of bad about myself. So I want to buy those in the next size up, which is honestly really annoying, but I'm hoping that I can sell the pair that I have. I also want to head up to Hommy to have a look at some of their bedding, and then I also have a voucher for goodbyes that Henry got me for Valentine's Day. So if I still have some energy left in the tank, I'd like to go in there and see if I can find anything. And besides that, I need to head to the post office and the pharmacy. I've got quite a bit to get done and I really don't want to be out for too long because my legs are starting to get pretty sore and I just want to have a bit of a chill afternoon before I'm back at work tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see if I can get it done relatively quickly and then I can come back here and just relax. I'm just finishing up on Smith Street. I'd say that was a pretty successful trip because I did get all of my errands done and I was able to buy my suit pants again in the size up, so I'm very happy about that. Sorry, that's just the Euphoria playlist on Spotify. I did head into Goodbyes, but I couldn't see anything that I even wanted to try on, and then I didn't end up going to Hommy because I just completely ran out of steam and I am now so tired. So I'm going to make my way home and then I cannot wait to be horizontal for the rest of the day, to be honest. So yeah, let's head home. I'm trying to find some half decent lighting to show you guys the pants that I got. These are from Permanent Vacation and they have the most beautiful black and blue pinstripe. They are so cute. As annoying as it is to have to repurchase a pair of pants that I already own, I'm so glad that I have these back in my life. They're literally just the perfect suit pant. Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I'm just walking to the tram because I didn't really fancy riding my bike to work today. Mostly because I am wearing my new suit pants and I have ripped the old pair before while riding my bike, so I figured I'll be on the safe side and just catch the tram to work this morning instead. But it's actually really lovely just walking to the tram stop. I've gone for a fully slick back look today because it was so foggy when I woke up that I knew my bangs would be destroyed in about 2 seconds flat, but the sun is starting to show its face now, so it's actually a really lovely morning to be out for a walk. I guess I'll update you guys on a couple of things while I'm walking. On Sunday, Henry and I took part in the National Walk for Truth, which is a walk from the Parliament steps of Victoria to Parliament House in Canberra. We did the first leg, which was from Parliament Steps to Dights Falls, and basically it is a walk which is calling for truth-telling and recognition of Aboriginal people, and I guess more broadly a change in the way that they are viewed and treated within Australia. So really, really important cause. It's called the National Walk for Truth if you want to find out more. Yeah, it was a really wonderful experience. It was about a 5-kilometre walk that we did, and it was just a really beautiful morning, lots of people out, and yeah, really great cause to get behind and be a part of. Say hi YouTube, welcome to the vlog.
Hi YouTube and welcome to the vlog. Hi and welcome to my plant shop. Here we have climbing plants. This is the clearance yard discount. Here is
What's good? What should I buy?
the edible shrubs. Well, I'm really into olives lately, honestly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Get a little olive
right
tree?
here. I think I might have to get that.
Is that an olive tree?
No, it's yellow cherry. Actually.
Hey, still edible. Still good. I'm just walking back home through the park and it is such a lovely afternoon. Like, look at that sun setting behind me. So gorgeous. I honestly might have to start catching the tram to work more often just so I can do this walk on the way home because it's such a nice way to start and finish the day. My plan for tonight is just to have a really chill night in at home because the rest of the week is actually pretty busy for me. I've got some leftovers from last night's dinner and then I'd really like to finish the book that I'm reading tonight. Good morning you guys, happy Wednesday. It's just after 6 o'clock and I'm just having some vegan Nutella on toast and then I've got my coffee here. I'm gonna head to the gym and do a lower body workout as soon as I finish this. I actually went to bed at like 9:30 last night. I was so tired, so I've had a pretty good night's sleep and I'm ready to get a workout in this morning. Gym is done. It was so busy in there this morning. I was honestly just trying to get in, get my workout done and get out. I wasn't able to do my calf raises, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, but it's okay. I did lots of single leg work and some quads and yeah, just got a good burn on. It's now about 7:30, so I do need to get home because I need to wash my hair before work. I've got like 3 days worth of slick back in this hair, so need to wash that immediately. I actually feel so much better about myself now that my hair is washed. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how much of a difference it makes. I do need to leave for work in a second, so I can't chat for too long, but I thought that I would fill you in on my plans for tonight. So Henry and I were meant to be going to the pub for dinner with a couple of friends, but they've had to reschedule. So I think we're gonna go to Raffy's Wine Bar because there is an event tonight that some of Henry's friends are going to, which is for the launch of, I think it's the On Cloud Monster 3s. Unfortunately, that's sold out, but I think Henry is hoping that we can just go along for some drinks and food afterwards and catch up with his friends. So fingers crossed that we're able to do that. I do get pretty nervous going to events with Henry's friends just because I'm generally quite a socially anxious person when it comes to meeting new people. So I'm just trying to not overthink things and yeah, just think of it as something nice to do after work. Bye! There is the prettiest sunset tonight. Like, look at that. What flavour ice cream did you get?
Chili, pineapple, coconut and vinegar.
Okay, let's do a live tasting.
It's so spicy.
Is it nice?
It tastes like feet.
Oh. Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. I'm just walking to the tram stop because I enjoyed my walk through the park so much the other morning. I wanted to do it again today. I had some intentions of going for a run this morning, but I was honestly so tired and sore when I woke up that I just wanted to stay in bed. So I treated myself to a nice coffee and just spent an hour or so in bed reading my book, which was so lovely. It seems to be a bit of a theme for me that once it gets to like Thursday, my body is just so tired that even if I plan to work out, I tend to just spend the morning in bed instead. I'm just trying to listen to my body, so that's fine. You probably saw, but we didn't end up going to the event last night. Henry and I rode our bikes over to the bar where it was being held, and there were so many people outside the bar on the streets that I looked at Henry and I just said, I don't want to go in there. So we ended up going to a different bar and having a wine on our own, and then we went to Fluffy Torpedo and had an ice cream. That was pretty funny because if you haven't been to Fluffy Torpedo, they have the weirdest flavors. Like, one of them I'm pretty sure is like apple and lettuce flavor, and just heaps of really weird combinations. So the one that I got was a lemon, kiwi fruit and olive oil, and that was really nice. It honestly just tasted like a tart lemon dessert, but the one that Henry got was pineapple, chili and something else, and it wasn't very nice. He described it as tasting like feet, so I don't think he enjoyed his very much, but mine was lovely, so that's the main thing. Guys, I'm just walking home through the park. I need to very quickly get ready once I get home and then drive over to Henry's house. We're gonna go grab some dinner and then head over to the Buppy restaurant, I think it's called, because Livy's doing a DJ vinyl set. So yeah, want to go and support her, which should be fun. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. I'm feeling very tired this morning because we didn't get to bed until around 11:30 or 12 last night, but I had such a fun night. Livy did so well and it was so great seeing her doing her thing, and yeah, overall just a really fun night. I had quite a few wines last night, which probably isn't helping how I'm feeling, but it's totally fine because it's going to be a great day, and it's actually my last full day of work for the week because tomorrow's Anzac Day, so I just have a half day of work in the afternoon. We're actually going out again tonight, which if you know me, you'd know is kind of crazy because I'm not the biggest fan of going out. I do love the odd wine or two throughout the week, but usually with dinner or just for a chill drink before going home. So the fact that I'm going out 3 nights in a row is kind of insane for me, but it's going to be a fun night and I will fill you guys in on that later because right now I need to finish getting ready for work. It's about 5:15 and I've just gotten home from work, but we're going back out again tonight, so I need to get myself ready. I've got until about 7 before I need to leave, so I'm just going to jump in the shower and then really take my time getting ready, put on some music and do my makeup and have a drink and just enjoy a bit of downtime before I need to leave the house again. So I'm gonna go jump in the shower and I will see you guys again before I head out. Okay, you guys, I need to make this incredibly fast because my Uber is about 2 minutes away, but I wanted to show you guys my outfit. I've got this top from Oats the Label, my suit pants, you can barely see, a permanent vacation, and then I'm just wearing my Solomons. I'm gonna throw on my favorite jacket, my bomber, which is from Cloak. Love this jacket so much. Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. It's about 11:30 and I've just been having a really chill morning in. I didn't get home until about 12 or 12:30 last night, so I did have a big sleep in this morning, which was much needed. I had a really great night last night. We went to a couple different venues. The first one was the Junglers clothing store where they had a bunch of different DJs playing, and that was pretty fun. We met up with our friends Una and Henry there, and Henry's sister Livy came along as well, so that was really nice. And then after that we ended up going to a different bar where some of our other friends were hanging out, so it was really nice to see them as well. I was so drunk when I got home last night. I'm not the biggest drinker these days, and I think I had one drink too many because I had a cocktail just before we left to go home, which I don't know why I did that, to be honest. Henry went back to his house as well, so I was just sitting in bed by myself with the room spinning, but surprisingly, I feel pretty good this morning, so I can't really complain about that. I think that I am going to end this video here just because I don't think my day today is going to be particularly exciting, but if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming out with more content soon, but until then, take care. Bye.